What makes the E nerve special? Do you know what that's about? The E nerve. Do people try to control you? Do they say, "Look, I'm better now," but they don't know how to control themselves? You gotta keep that shit in mind, my friend, when no one knows what they're talking about. All right. If you ever meet those people and they strike that nerve for you, right, it'll make you sick for like a year. All right. So be careful what they're telling you. Be careful what they're telling you. Okay. Because I tell you again, this sometimes could be the actual conversation, right? Of that, right. I understand. But besides that, bro, if they finally get you, right, you'll also one day understand yourself. So, which one, my brother? Does it go to you and say I'm better today, or does it go to somebody else and we just win? That's the question one must ask themselves always. Okay? Because I tell you again, look, that's not funny. That's not funny, but it's also not a real thing. And you're gonna say something like this. Oh, it is a real thing, but you just don't understand it. I'm better than you, and you're never gonna be the same after me, right? And then I'm gonna tell you all these things, and then we're gonna go, hey, um, isn't it better for you to just be yourself, right? Isn't that the better response? Because it is, right? Because it is. Now you're wondering the same thing, bro. What do I actually do this whole time? Gee, I don't know. What do I actually do, bro? What do I actually do? Right. Keep that in mind, my friend, when I'm just a cool guy, right? Regardless, and we're just cool, right? That's all we should have been talking about the whole time. Of course, my friend, of course. But now we know. So I tell you again, hey, be careful with talking to people, right? Because they don't even know you. That's all you need to know about that, my brother. That's all you need to know. And by the way, if God loves you, this message will reach you regardless, right? So keep that in mind, my friend, when you could be a creepy stalker and you don't even know that shit. Oh, for sure, bro. For sure, bro. Because you don't understand that for yourself yet. I make you do these things so I can prove a point to you. You're not in control, right? That's my point altogether. Okay? So slow down, my brother. Yes, I may have had a doctorate degree from Cambridge this whole time, right? And you wonder why I'm on my arse, right? And not actually working, right? Right. It makes you wonder all these things when I'm just 30, right? And I already know half the shit you need to know, right? And I'm just cool, right? So slow down, my brother. Slow down. All right. That's the end of that, bro. By the way, it's fine if I'm anybody, but it's also fine if I'm not, right? Because that's just the real world, man. That's just the real world. So relax with that stuff, man. Relax. And by the way, it's cool, man. It's cool. He finds himself someday, right? But who even wants to know about that? Think about it, bro. If you're from Houston and you know this stuff already, right? You should already know that it's okay to be yourself, man. That's some real talk. That's some real talk. You know. So, if you need another explanation why he's not working, right? It's none of my concern, friend. It's none of my concern. But then again, hey man, be careful with talking about people because they don't even know you, right? There's your actual point, though. There's your actual point. He would understand that someday, but without himself, right? Let's point out together, my friend. So if stuff happens for real, and I'm just a doctor and I'm wondering, Jesus, how can I make things better for people, right? And I'm always wondering the same thing. Hey, what do you actually do then? I'm actually a doctor of medicine, right? Which I'm fine, right? There's your answer. Right. So whether it's funny or it's not is besides the point. Scarsdale still works, man, because they still do, man. Right. There's your actual point. So if you're actually from Scarsdale and they don't fight with you, right, that's one thing altogether. But if they fight you every time because they want to be you, right, there's another point altogether, my friend. There's another point. Don't listen to them. Don't listen to them because we're still in control. That's the end of that, bro. That's the end of that because we're just fine. We are just fine, regardless. If you think about it, bro, there's no need for any more funny business at all, bro. It's just okay, right? It's just okay. I'll tell you, be careful putting words in people's mouths, right? Stuff like this might happen in real life, right? So this is a problem for like Nicaragua or some weird crap like that. No one even wants to get into, right? We don't want to know that problem we don't want to know that problem, okay? But Nicaraguans are trying to tear people down, right? One day we might understand that. Other than that, bro, I wouldn't know what to tell you about any of this. Okay, I'll tell you this much right now, bro. If anybody is listening, right, they'll also understand that. They'll also understand that. So now you know. Okay? So, that you've seen it, that's it. Besides that, bro, uh, it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay, man. God just works for you, not against you. So, I don't know the actual difference of that stuff, man. And there's your answer. So, it would teach him again how to think, but he loses his mind this time. He might actually have to get lost, right? Other than that, bro, I don't know what to say about that. I don't know what to say about that because there's no helping him for real, right? Now we actually know. So, if there is helping that guy, maybe one day we could. If there was no helping him, I don't know what to tell you about that. Okay? Because this idea that one has to go and the other has to stay, right? That's not right. That's not right in any case, right? Just keep that in mind, friend. If that is how he actually thinks, right? Keep in mind, we don't have to tell him anything. We don't have to tell him anything because we're still in control, right? And there's your actual point. So if he gets more angry and he hates himself even more, and we're saying, hey man, be careful with that. Be careful because you might lose, right? There's your answer. So if he fights with doctors, right, and we're like, he is a doctor for real, right? That's the end of that, bro. But he finally seeks something like he finally seeks something like asylum, right? Because he needs it, right? That's his business altogether, friend, right? That's his business altogether. So if he really needs help, but he can never find it, right? That's closer to the actual answer, my friend. Before you're wondering about other stuff. All right. So slow down with the winking, slow down with the talking. That guy must be terrified of everybody at this point, man, in real life, right? So slow down. All right. And by the way, making him into a character is what's causing this to him, right? So slow the fuck down, bro. Slow the fuck down for real. All right, I'll tell you that much, bro. Making him into a character in your own mind is what's causing him to have these problems for real. He should be allowed to be himself and be the guy who he wants to be, and that's the end of that, bro.